diary. Where the do I even begin?
Got it. You got it.
6 months gone in a blink of an eye, and I genuinely couldn't tell you what happened in February, or what day it is, or what I had for breakfast. But anyway, let's rewind to the start. I started the year in Melbourne with Kayla. I thought having New Year's Eve plans would set the tone for 2025, like some kind of good omen. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Don't get me wrong though, I had so much fun. We danced, we made cocktails, we soaked up in the Melbourne sun and chatted about the year ahead, hoping that maybe this year will be the year we finally figure out this whole adult thing. But underneath it all, I felt disconnected, like I was watching myself live in third person, there but not there. A dramatic way to start the year, I know. And then came February. Blurry, quick, and kind of game-changing. This was a month I made a decision that would shape the next 6 months. A shift, a prep, a holy sh*, am I actually doing this kind of moment? So I got to work. Harder than ever. I fell back into reading, exercising, being a tiny bit more mindful, thinking about the future with less dread and more, hey, maybe I won't spontaneously combust. I also went back to Melbourne for a work trip, and to make sure Melbourne didn't miss me, of course. Turns out, a working weekend away with one of your best friends is a form of therapy.
I'm in between, I'm not quite a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle, I find the real high. I'm in between, I'm not quite a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle.
I saw my work in real life, products I designed in my hands, people saying they were beautiful. And for once, my imposter syndrome took a day off. And thank goodness, because honestly, she's been working overtime lately. The month of cake and candles. I sang happy birthday so many times, I could have turned it into a mixtape. My niece turned 1, a milestone that made my heart so full. 1 whole year grown into this little human I adore. Family visited, which felt like a warm hug. I temporarily moved into my sister's place, lived out of a bag, and somehow loved it. Also, I started sewing again. Stole my sister's machine, more like it. But I made a birthday crown for my niece. Lost all sense of patience though. But sewing became my peace, my off-screen escape. Then came my nan's 90th, and watching her blow out her candles was one of those life moments that makes you stop. Time is long and short and strange, and I suddenly felt very, very aware of it. More on that later. April came in quietly and stressed me out immediately. It was my birthday month, and this year I wanted zero fuss. Just family and cake. April was filled with weird anxiety, floating decisions, and that constant background noise of, am I doing the right thing? But I was handling it, mostly by drowning in work, which, yes, might be avoidance, but also it was the only thing I could control at the time. I tried filming vlogs, started them, never finished. The urge would come and go, camera off, brain fried, repeat.
Good night.
By May, something shifted. I felt more like me. Not fully, not always, but enough. Enough to make it through the day with more gratitude and less do. I started noticing the small things, a warm cup of tea, sunlight through the window, a familiar voice, the quiet joy in routine. Still grinding, still building, but starting to feel like maybe, just maybe, it's all going somewhere. And then came June, a month of contradictions. Big plans were finally in the works. Things I had dreamed about were starting to feel real. But at the exact same time, life was changing in a way I never wanted it to. We lost my beautiful Nan. And just like that, I felt like I was back at square one. Grieving, grounded, reminded again that life is so unfair sometimes. I came across this quote that currently plays in my mind at least once a day. It went, "Grief is like glitter. At first, it's everywhere. Then slowly, you clean it up. But one day, you'll move your couch, and find a little speck, because grief never fully disappears. But maybe that's not such a bad thing, because love, real, deep, unshakable love, doesn't disappear either. So, as I move forward, I'm trying to hold on to that, to keep finding the joy in the little things, to keep laughing when I can, and to celebrate the people I love any chance I get. So, diary, that about wraps it up. Did I learn anything over the last 6 months, you ask? Yes. That a good coffee and a foolproof skincare routine can almost fix anything. But also to enjoy the messy middles. From laughing till you cry, to actually crying in bathrooms, to contemplating quitting your job and waiting for a Nigerian prince to hit you up in your DMs.
What?
Or pretending I'm in a coming-of-age movie at least once a week. I guess I'll figure it out one day, hey? Anyway, better start packing. Wait, did I mention that? I'll tell you later. Yours sincerely, No.
Get yourself